me, give it all. I just wanna see, I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it, I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, oh, you're the best part.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. You know what it is, anneandchiem. We're back with another video.
Guys, it's actually been a minute. It's been a minute, but we're back. We're not going to give you an excuse. I'm not going to lie. We ain't going to give you an excuse. But in our next vlog, we'll have a catch up. I probably will do a proper sit down life update coming soon because there has been a lot of reasons. But for now, we thought, you know what, we need to actually do another Q&A. We haven't actually spoken to you guys or given you guys an opportunity to speak to us, especially after the wedding. It's like we haven't actually spoken like that. So yeah, we thought, why not? So we just popped a Q&A on our story on Instagram. Make sure you follow our Instagram as well, because if you didn't get a question, it's because you're not following us.
Exactly.
So make sure you follow. And yeah, we're literally just going to go through some questions that we have on my phone. Let's just get straight into it.
Get straight into it.
So first question is, how was you able to fund your wedding in such a short time, as I've also tried as well? Yes, so congratulations.
Yeah,
of
congrats.
So funding our wedding, basically us funding our wedding in such a short time actually wasn't the plan. That was never the plan. Our wedding date was not even one of our potential dates.
That was a last minute kind of selection.
Yeah, literally, because all of our dates that we wanted were not available, and we obviously did want 2023. So basically, to keep it real, we used majority of our salary towards our wedding, coming up to our wedding. So there was no date nights. That's why we're not doing no vlogging. There was no relationship during that time.
Literally, every time we got paid, we used it towards the wedding.
Literally,
that's the truth.
Literally, it was just bills and wedding. That was it. That was literally it. Apart from Chiem's birthday, of course, that fell into the wedding planning time. That's when we obviously had some time away. But other than that, we were just heavily any money we got was towards the wedding, literally.
Obviously, we had family help as well, which was very, very key. To our families on what was required as well. And I think the most important thing is creating a budget as well. Knowing to target. Obviously, once you have a budget, you can then kind of work backwards in terms of your finances and your salary and family help to determine okay, each month we need to take out this amount. That I'm trying to say. So the budget is the key thing to do, and you can kind of always work out how to get there afterwards.
Definitely. And also depending on as Chiem said, with that budget, you then have to obviously figure out the timing that you have to now reach that budget. So for us, obviously, we had less than a year. That's why we had to use a larger proportion of our salaries, and a larger proportion of family really did help us a lot. To be fair, because we couldn't have not done it. Even though we were using the majority of our salaries, we still could not have done it without our family. So shout out to them always. But next question.
What is one thing, or I'm guessing one vendor you would change on your wedding? A vendor we were changing our wedding? I'm not sure. I think all our vendors were quite good.
We got rid of any potential hazards.
and that's the actual funny thing. Even up to the wedding, we did have issues with vendors, but that kind of almost removed the bad ones from our list and make sure that all throughout was good. There wasn't a single vendor I can say on the day that made us go mad or crazy or turned up mad late or this and that.
But to be fair, we wouldn't know. Because
it's true.
Our coordinator probably kept that all under the rugs, but we wouldn't have really known. But I know that it did go smoothly. I don't think there was any issues. And our coordinator as well, I think in the wedding industry, a lot of especially coordinators and wedding planners, they kind of all know each other. So I feel like there's that sort of connection and everything just works together. Because when we were even going around with our coordinator, our videographer and photographer, it just felt like vibes. Everybody just knew it was just a joke of alright, the couple have to go and see the reception. It was just all jokes. So I think that's also very key though, to be fair. I feel like that unity between some people really does work.
They all just work together.
My glam squad, they're friends as well. They know each other. So that was just, I don't know, it just brings a different energy and connection. I think that's really important as well, because usually they're working alongside each other. Our photographer and videographer have to work together. Glam squad is working together, so it just makes it work more cohesively. Yeah.
That's the one.
But yeah, overall, no, we actually would not change any of our vendors actually.
Yeah.
Okay, next question is favorite Bible verse. Ooh,
like
this is a good one because we're actually in our Bible study bag right now.
For real.
Like, and there's actually a lot of verses that have been speaking out to us. So
bringing our next recently.
So currently, this is one that's always in my heart, to be fair, but I feel like there's a lot that actually speaks to me. But Psalms 46:5, and this is obviously about like God being within her and she will not fall and fail. And like, I feel like with me personally, I have like a lot of imposter syndrome. I've had like a lot of like non-confidence, and just knowing that like that one always speaks to me in all walks of my life when I felt like, oh, I'm not worth, I'm not good enough for this and that. It's like God is actually within me. Like, how can I not, like, how can I fail? Like, how can I not be good? How can I like not prosper? So yeah, that is one that speaks to me. And I feel like, especially because like now that I'm like in my wife era, not even era, wifehood, like this is for life.
Nah, definitely, like, especially like entering your wifehood and obviously eventually mother of my kids type era, like I can just see and feel the energy off you. Like I can really see that God is really now elevating you, and I love that. I can just see the woman overcome, and it makes me so proud. But me personally, I'll probably say Joshua 1:9, and that's basically just about being courageous and not being afraid of what comes to you, like, because God is always within me, God is always guiding me, always protecting me. And I think that just kind of speaks volumes to like just my life and always just facing things. I've always taken on challenges, whether I win or lose, I always just have a pressure on myself to persevere. So I kind of need to always remember that verse to know that no matter what, win, lose, God is with me, so I always persevere. So that always speaks to me.
Okay, next one. How do you keep God at the center of your marriage? Oh, I like how everything's actually linking. Yeah. Like, did you guys have a group chat when you were doing the questions? Well, this is all in order. It's making a lot of sense. But yeah, so how do you keep God at the center of your marriage? So right now, it is constantly Bible studying. Yeah. Praying together. Like, we've always prayed together, of course, but now it's very intentional. Especially how the wedding went. I feel like there was too many gaps for the enemy to intercede. Too many gaps. So now our prayer game
different level.
Like it's just different. And I feel like even personally myself, like I have more of a drive. It's like, this is my home, like this is my husband, this is our, like, this is a like we're gonna create our family. Like the energy I have when I'm praying to God is just so different compared to before. I feel like before, I guess it also comes with like my walk with God. Like I was still a bit, but now it's like, especially how God like got us through last year. I'm just, honestly, there's nothing else that I can like doubt or not. So
nah, definitely our conviction is just so much stronger. Like we have so much more confidence in ourselves and within the spirit. So like that is just really translated into our relationship. Like we literally truly believe God brought us together, and that we truly believe He's guiding us together. So like it's like she said, constantly praying together and reading the word together, so we truly understand how it relates to us as a couple and individually. So
and I feel like we also have a good community within each other in terms of like, we're able to just like, even when we're reading the Bible, like someone may have more knowledge than the other, and then it helps us to understand the word more and like dig deeper into it and see how, like, sometimes when we're reading, we're not just thinking about together, but sometimes it can really affect us individually, and we're always like open to making sure that we show that to each other. But yeah, so overall, like, we just make sure that we are connected with God. That's the main thing, really.
So next question is, how is married life treating you? My life is good still.
Amazing.
My life is good. I won't even lie to you.
Amazing. Oh my goodness. Like, it's actually great.
It's the best. I won't even lie. I think it's hard to explain. Like, a lot of people say like, is it not the same as what it was before? And it's actually not. It's actually very different. Like there's a newfound sense like respect and almost excitement to what's to come. Like building a home, building a family. Like even like obviously changing her name is small, but trust me, it's actually nice to know that she has my name.
Yes, that's like, one thing I love. Like, what? When people are like, Mrs. I'm like, yes, Mrs. Like, sometimes I even be forgetting. I'm there writing MISS. No, MRS. That's what it is now. MRS. But yeah, like, it is a nice feeling, definitely. Like, and I guess right now, obviously, we are like, it's literally been 7 months now. And, yeah, like we're just in the stage of just enjoying and really basking in this moment, especially because obviously we didn't have the best wedding planning experience. So now, like, we are really enjoying marriage. I feel like we're like, after that, mess, we are enjoying double portion.
For real, nah, facts is facts. We're really indulging in our honeymoon stage, our newlywed stage, because like we're basically treating a relationship like it's the beginning again, first year again.
Literally, especially because like obviously we're still gonna have our anniversaries. We're starting from year 1, so we're still trying to make it like the beginning time, just very intentional. Very intentional. Could Anne please do a makeup tutorial, guys? You know, I'm actually so bad. I'm actually gonna do one. I promise you I'm gonna do one. Soon. I'm trying to think of the best time, but I'm not gonna lie, most of the time I'm doing my makeup, I'm actually always like rushing to film something, or there's no time. I feel like I need the day to actually be like, okay, step by step. But I will. I promise I will. This year, definitely. Does it feel different being married? If so, how?
I guess that's kind of the same as the other question. Like, it does feel different because, again, there's new excitement, there's new potential, and we're planning so many things. Like, it's just so much to look forward to. I just can't wait to continue building it. No, I feel like, especially because obviously being together for a long time, I feel like our relationship was kind of like stagnant before like getting towards now this marriage stage. Obviously, marriage opens up a lot of new things for us anyway. So just knowing that now those things are literally at, like we can reach it now, like we can actually reach them. So that makes it different. Next question is, when are you giving us online aunties and mini you? Mini me or mini her? Which one is it? I don't know.
Man, God's plan.
God's plan. I don't know. That one, I don't know. But unfortunately, we'll see it.
We'll see, guys. We'll see. But don't worry, you guys will know.
You'll know.
Okay, so next question. And what prayer did you say to find a man like Chiem? I need a copy of it. First of all, not too much. Not too much of the copy and paste now. But no, with like obviously finding with Chiem, the funny thing is obviously when we met, like we were literally 16. I'm not gonna sit and say like I was praying like God, I need somebody. It's been so long. No, I wasn't like, let me be real. I wasn't doing that. Like I was still young. Like I was trying to just see what the world has to offer. But I wasn't like trying to be like, oh my gosh, I need to get married. No, that wasn't the situation. But of course, as we were together now, I did start, I guess, praying that God, like, it's just it, because if it is, let this be done. Like I just want this to be the only one. Like if this is meant to be the person I marry, the person I do life with, like please make sure, like make it work out basically, and make everything just flow as you want it to be, like according to your will. So
and that's why I was asking God to bring that forth, like because there's always somebody out there for you. So no matter what, like just asking God to make sure they come. I just have to be specific as well, because God listens. Like being very specific, you can make a whole list. I don't think like, oh my gosh, this is too much, I'm being too extra. No, like God can literally bring you person that there's even something you missed out on your list that the person will even have. You literally can be so specific, and God will bring it. Like there's nothing impossible. Like the person you want and that needs to be for you will come 100%. So the next question is, was there any cultural differences that you found it difficult to get past?
That's a good question. I don't think we've actually got this before.
Nah, was there any cultural differences?
To be fair, no, I don't think
I don't think there was any like
not during a relationship really. Especially because obviously I am still half Nigerian, and even though I'm not like, I haven't been brought up in a Nigerian home, but I have had like a lot of Nigerian influence around me, so it wasn't like crazy to be like, oh my god, what's jollof rice? Oh my god, like Nigerians are everywhere as well. So really and truly, like,
can't escape us.
You can't escape them.
Nah, I don't think there's a culture difference. I think because obviously you know how Nigerians are, but I think obviously as we're mentioning, like because Nigerians, obviously my family, like we're very extroverted. Obviously Zambians are a lot more quiet and calm. I think that was the main difference. Like it wasn't a bad difference,
but that wasn't a shock to me though.
That's what I'm saying. You obviously knew how Nigerians were, so I think that was the main difference.
What I would say, to be fair, is something that I was shocked by is like coming. I remember like meeting your parents for the first time. I was hoping like, oh my gosh, do I have to really like kneel down? Like do I have to do a lot of that? And Igbo people are actually not like that. Like I was actually so shocked because like I know Yoruba people are way more like, you're gonna prostrate, you know, well, that's for men obviously, and then like women, you're really gonna like do a lot when like you're meeting elders. But Igbo people, it's not really like, it's not really, you lot are a lot more chilled, which again was, I would say, a shock, because I would expect it to be a lot more like, oh my gosh, you really need to make sure I'm like this, but also your family just
we're very chill. So.
So, next question is politely I ask. I like that. Politely, I like that.
No disclaimer.
When you see a disclaimer like that, you know the next part's gonna be a bit. So politely ask, were you each other's first, physically, given that you met young? So. Yeah, basically.
Basically,
yeah,
of
course,
like, just like.
Yeah.
Like we literally met. We met obviously before 16, got to like 16.
Yeah.
Like.
So yeah, we're each other's first. Basically, we're each other's first everything. Like first everything.
And only,
which I thank God for, because man, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank God.
Cool. Final question is, if you're willing to share, what was the overall cost of your wedding, and how do you find it overall in hindsight? Do you have any wedding regrets? What advice would you give for
this is the last question. This is the last couple. This whole paragraph, but I love it.
Let's break it down.
Let's break it down.
So what was the overall cost of your wedding?
If you're willing to share.
If you're willing to share.
Yeah, no, we're not willing to share still. To be fair, we actually were going to. But yeah, so obviously what we share obviously on our platform, we kind of wanted to like have like, I don't know, like it's a bit, basically with money and stuff, sharing that on the platform, just sharing it publicly. It can be dangerous sometimes. It can be a bit, So we were actually, after wedding, we had planned to be very, very transparent on everything. But after thinking about it, we were like, yeah. So obviously, if like you genuinely obviously need advice on like your plan and wedding and stuff, you could always DM us and we could always like give advice on like, oh, how much do you spend on like videographer or photographer or whatever, and then we can like kind of guide you if you need help or advice, or like you saw something that we had on our wedding, you just want to know a quote or like how much it was. But to say the overall price, I don't know about that. And there's also some people that we don't want to like know. It's not like of course some of you, of course, it's fine like. But there's other people, like when we release our videos, it's not just our lovely supporters that watch it.
There's also somehow people
that we probably
wouldn't want them to know how much.
Yeah, they don't need to know that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How did you find it overall in hindsight? The wedding, well, we spoke about this before, and we'll speak about it again in a lot more detail soon. But in hindsight, the wedding day, the day was really good, and obviously we made it clear that leading up to it was really stressful. So like, I think the biggest takeaway was the fact that the wedding was good, we got to say I do, we had a good party, and this overall setup was what we dreamed of.
And everyone loved it, our guests loved it, because guest experience was very important to us, to be honest. And we got that from them, so do you have any wedding regrets? Oh, child, a lot. I actually have a lot of wedding regrets. Well, I have a lot. So first one would probably be wait, now that I'm thinking.
Nothing's going to do it.
Wait,
wedding regrets. As content creator for the trad wedding.
Yes,
we didn't have one. That would have been so good.
100%. We should have done that. My hair. So my hairstylist, I didn't book them for the whole day because I thought, I don't really want to change my hairstyle. But last minute, I decided I did want to change my hairstyle, and obviously the timings and everything couldn't mesh, so that's why I couldn't change my hairstyle for my evening look. So I probably would have done a hairstyle in the morning that I could have changed myself, just a little bit of a different look, because I feel like the updo still made sense. Not updo, but have my hair up like away from my face definitely made sense. I
think another regret probably be timings, like because we were late in our ceremony, so just making sure that we had an extra like 10-15 minutes gaps, just to ensure that if anything ran over, stuff like that. So if you're getting married, please make sure you have just an extra 10 minutes spare in your time.
I'll say like 30 minutes. An extra 30 minutes, and then you just have some extra time, because once ceremony run over, domino effect.
Literally. It didn't catch up until it's like 10 p.m.
Yeah, literally. Another regret was food. Like obviously we didn't eat enough because we were just all there and everywhere. So having food packed away. Some caterers do this automatically, but I remember food was supposed to be packed away. I don't know what happened, but obviously we were in a whole different level. Literally. That was not what we were thinking about. Just the next day we're like, hold on, where's the food? Where's the food? But another thing for me is actually my bridesmaids. Like I would have wanted them to see me in my dress before. They also saw like my bridal look, my bridal robe look, but I would have wanted them to see me in my dress as well, but it was nice that at least they got to see it just boom there on the aisle. So it wasn't too bad. Okay, so the last portion of that question is, what advice would you give for anyone wanting to get married? Okay, so pray about it.
Yeah, definitely. You have to pray. I think when it comes to getting married, like, obviously getting married is a goal. It is obviously something that you should want with a partner. But I think don't see it as something like, I need to have it now. I need to have it by 25, by 21. Pray about it, like, because everyone's time is different. So don't expect that because your friends got married at this age, you need to kind of be around that age, because your goal could be planning something for you in a different way, or you might not be in a situation financially or mentally to get married. So like, if you want to get married, ask yourself, am I actually ready? You know what I'm trying to say? Because marriage is a big commitment.
A very big commitment.
Like, you have to be ready for it. So. And
it's just not something you can rush. Like, look at, we all saw who the F did I marry?
Literally.
You did not want to be doing 50-part story time. Like, honestly, you really have to just take time. Like, there's no rush. There's honestly no rush. Like, life starts whenever. There's just no deadline. There's nothing like that. Don't let nobody pressure you as well. Like, that's one thing, because it's easy to see, like, obviously social media, you'll see like engagements, and then you start thinking, oh my gosh, like, I'm running out of time, where's mine? But no, like, it will come. 100%. Okay, another advice is, even before you found the man, start saving. Oh my gosh, wedding prices, the industry is in a calamity. Everything is expensive.
It goes up every year.
Literally.
Every year.
Literally.
Fees go up, venues go up, like, so just prepare for that.
Yeah.
Because what we paid, unfortunately, you know, it's not what you're paying.
Literally.
Because like, it's just
it gets very expensive, so start saving now.
For real. So that's the end of our video, guys. We thank you so much for watching, sending questions, and just continue to interact with us, because we've been inconsistent, and
thanks for sticking with us. We say this all the time, but guys, we promise you, when it's that time, we're gonna be banging content. I promise you.
Like crazy.
It's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad. I promise you. But we're not gonna talk too much, because again, we'll let our actions speak.
Yes.
We'll let it speak.
Yes. But also, we have an announcement coming, so please stay tuned. Because we're just so excited for what's to come, and we're planning a lot of things. Because this year, like we said, like spiritually, mentally, physically, we're just in such a better space. Like as husband and wife, we just feel such growth. 100%. So this year is gonna be so fun. But as always, guys, and Chiem, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you're following us on all our platforms, Instagram and TikTok, because that announcement might drop on one of the apps before this app. So make sure you're on all apps. For real, you get exclusive to be in tune. We'll see you next video, guys. Bye. Peace.